Hello, my name's Rampant Mystic and welcome back to No Man's Sky, and today we are gonna be leaving this world as we always do on the start of a new episode. I think it's tradition by now, and we do only have a couple of days left for that tradition to still hold. But yes, we are gonna be leaving the abandoned system, and we are actually gonna be going towards an inhabited system. Right, so apparently, yes, broadcasting my location does actually pinpoint an Atlas station close to me, or at the very least, it brings the Atlas station closer to me. I don't know which one of the two, but I have speculated this for a little bit of time, and I think I can call it confirmed now. I have not actually checked out the wiki on what the wiki exactly says about this, but I will say that, yes, it does actually... At this point, it does actually give the Atlas station, make the Atlas station appear close to you. You know, broadcasting your location at a distress signal. Right, you know what? This planet is affluent. I mean, the system is affluent, so we will go there. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We're done with the money side of the game. We're just good for money now. We are probably never going to need to farm anymore. But in case we do... I mean, why not? This is here. Even though, again, Beyond is coming out in a couple days, and I am excited. Well, I'm over-exaggerating a little bit. I have stated before that I tend to not be too excited about things like this. There is a reason for that. I don't want to be overhyped, because overhyping can lead to negative feedback. And it's not about the negative feedback, it is about me, like, if you're overhyped and you're disappointed at the product when you get it, well, you're gonna be disappointed, and I do not want to be disappointed. So, I'm not overhyping it, I'm just expecting something in the near future. Something a little bit better than what the current game has to offer, but only a little bit. So I am not overhyping myself. And you know what? It's a bit too late now, but, you know, hopefully none of you are overhyped as well. I will still call it hype because I am a little bit hyped. I do want to see what the Beyond update is all about. I've been itching to see it for kind of a while now. Right, so we have a lot of fairy dust here, a lot of things. Phosphorus dioxide, pure fire. Okay, so this is 4,000 pure fire, which is actually really good for building material. How much does 1,000 cost? Well, 500 actually. It's only 20,000 units. I think I have enough room in the starship. Okay, how much do I have room for? 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. And I think I can fit some here. Yeah, and I can fit some here. I will just buy it. It's better than farming it. Like all of it. Exosuit, or it's first on the starship, of course. I'll actually buy all of it. I'll just hold this down. Oh, wait a minute. I can't buy all of it. I can buy 3,000 of it. 1,500? And I'll just buy it twice. Hopefully the price doesn't go up, though. Like, there used to be this game. I don't remember what game it was, but when you were... I think it was Fallout. Wasn't it Fallout? Yeah, I think it was Fallout. When you were buying something en masse... and you like didn't buy like 2 of it. For example, you bought 98 instead of the 100 by accident. So, you know, you were buying 98 at like 5 caps a piece. But now, because there's only 2 left, the game thinks, oh wow, this is gonna be more expensive now because there's only 2 left. So it's like 20 caps each. You know, just saying. Hopefully this doesn't happen. It's 50 plus 15.8%. No, it does not. Right. So the last couple are gonna go into my exosuit. The last 1,000. Buying it in a batch. Actually, just buying all of it, so. That's it. We bought all of it. And I will be sending it, of course, to the high capacity inventory storage. Again, I am prepping for the building episode. I don't want to overhype anybody, though, because I'm not entirely sure. We will see. I'm going to be back home when this episode's out. I'm probably going to be back really late, so I won't have time to pre-record anything. But if I do have a little bit of time left, I might actually, you know, start the episode and then slowly record little by little. Or the Saturday and Sunday, even though I do have plans for the Saturday. For the Sunday, sorry, not for the Saturday. I have almost no plans for the Saturday, but I kind of have a feeling that I shouldn't be making any plans anyway. So there is an Exocraft engine module class S. I don't know if I need it though. There's a Humboldt drive class A. You know, I'll just buy it and I can always replace it later. I have 10,000 nani clusters. I mean, they have no use when you have all the upgrades. Oh, that is a nice ship. Looks exactly, well, as close to an X-Wing as it can look in this game. I kind of like it. I do like the X-Wing thing though. I don't know. Just kind of feels normal. I suppose I was raised on Star Wars, so Star Wars and Star Trek. Even though my parents sort of disapproved at those TV series. Yeah. I mean, of course they did. What would you expect? And my parents are kind of old, so I want to go there just for one reason, Nautilus. I want to install the Nautilus upgrades, and afterwards we'll see. We'll see. We'll probably go to a different world, not this one. So land ahoy over there. A nice island. And no, I will not be building a base here. It's not that good. That island was just perfect. I'm sorry, it really was. And we're landing inside the ocean. Well, we did land inside the ocean, so Sentinels are threatening though, which could be an issue. So craft. Let's summon the roamer as well, just in case I might actually decide to stay for a little bit on the planet, even though that is doubtful. Right, so this is actually the last upgrade I need for the cannon. Where's that? Nautilus cannon module? Okay, this is the last upgrade I need for the cannon. So the cannon is now as powerful as it'll ever be. The rate of fire is a bit lower, but the damage is a bit higher. I guess it doesn't really matter. Right, next step is to install the scatter blaster. What? Oh, there it is. Why do I have a scatter blaster module? Oh, cytophosphate. I really don't need any more cytophosphate, I think, but I'll just move it out here. Oh, not scatter blaster. Yep, not scatter blaster. Alright, so what does this do? Boost power and fuel efficiency. So it doesn't actually give maximum engine speed, it just gives you boost power. You and your fuel requirements. So this is the cannon now. I mean, I don't really see a big difference, so. Again, it's a really bad thing that I can't just like pick up the pearls from here. Pick up pearls, pick up pearls, pick up pearls. I don't know why I'm doing this even, honestly. I just am. Oh, those are jellyfish. Those are weird jellyfish. What's going on? It's still not the ones I'm looking for, though. Anyway, let me transfer the living pearls because I'm pretty sure the only place that that actually uses them is the underwater bases. Anyway, let's go back to our ship. That is not the proper way to go back to our ship. Inventory full. I know. And it's beached, and it's going back inside the ocean. Oh, actually, it did go back in the ocean. That's nice. Alright, let's leave. Okay, yep. Yeah, the ship does enter the ocean a little bit from time to time. Yeah, one more thing for the Beyond update, though. I really do hope that, you know, Hello Games is actually taking notes, I would suppose, and gathering information on all the mods that have been developed. Well, the few mods that have been developed, which I know he has been monitoring one of the mods I'm using. I'm gonna go to this one. I know he has been, and hopefully he does actually implement some of the things that are in the mod. You know, hopefully. Some of the ideas are really good, especially about the decorations, which we still haven't used too much. Oh, this is another cannon, isn't it? What is that big plant? Oh, rings now! Oh. Okay, we are landing over there, hopefully. Oh, we're not. Okay, next building. I mean, no, that's why I don't like the rings, because they can't be destroyed. You know, yeah, there are a couple of really good ideas that I think should be just a part of the base game. Honestly. Like, for example, the what more of these? Seriously, come on, enough. Like the ability to switch weapons, like to have to just mount them on the walls as trophies. I think it's a good idea. I mean, it's not something that I would call mandatory, because I mean, you can sort of live without it. I mean, your life wouldn't be much better with it, so I just think it's a good idea. The other thing is even more variable landscape. This did not show up on my scan for some reason. But it has free landing, so let's land. Refreshing breeze. You don't say. I still don't see the breeze, but you know what? Let's call it a refreshing breeze. Okay, what is it? This looks like a transmission tower, doesn't it? I mean, because of the huge dish. It is a Viking observatory. Okay, it is not a transmission tower. I will not help you. Warrior. Accept mating proposition. Accept dowry tribute. The downbeaten lifeform is studying the image of another young warrior on their pad. The pictured warrior looks virile and impressive. They have facial tendrils that are outstretched. They appear rich. And for good breeding stock, the look in its eyes is sultry. The lifeform looks to me with questioning eyes. They clearly need someone to talk this through with. Okay, accept on lifeform's behalf. Sure, I will. I receive generous gifts and a candid image of the lifeform I will one day wed. I'm actually very surprised that the Viking actually have like a wedding ceremony. That's the more shocking part, rather than the part that I just accepted to marry a Viking with long facial tendrils. Yeah. Do I need to go to the observatory? Oh, right. Don't read this. I don't know why we're not reading this, but we're not. 2379. Okay, don't read it. Don't read the numbers out loud. It's not that difficult to guess where we're going. It is over here. Yeah, no, I mean, I thought that they were just like tank bred. Like in a back to tank or something, I don't know. Ancient ruins, we will probably not go there. But shall we scan for something? Shall we scan for something, or shall we just explore for a little bit? I really don't like the rings too much, but I guess they're not that big of a nuisance when you're on the ground. They're a little bit more of a nuisance when you're above the ground. When you're slightly flying in a big ship. Shall I locate? What shall I locate? Distress. I want to search for a distress signal or a crash freighter again. You know what? I really want to see all ships, like all the distress ships. Abandoned building, of course I wasn't going to get exactly what I wanted. You never get exactly what you want. That is what this game will teach you. Yes. If you haven't learned it by now, though, wow, you're in a lot of trouble. If life gives you lemons, in most cases, they will be rotten. That is my view on life. Well, that is part of my view on life. The other part is if life gives you lemons, they're in most cases a lie. Like the cake is. Okay, so we found a crash freighter and there is no crashed starship, which is disappointing. Let's bring our buggy in. We're gonna go buy buggy. It's 2 minutes away, and I can summon the ship there. I mean, I could just freely go there, but I wanted to explore a little bit. I was just looking for an excuse to explore. Oh, seriously, okay. I might actually give up on exploring because of these hazardous flora. Like, I agree on the hazardous flora, by the way. I really do, because let's face it, you're on an alien world. In most cases, there's gonna be a plant or two that want to kill you. That's not what I have an issue with. I have an issue with that. A, it's indestructible for some reason. No offense, but if I crash my car into, I don't know, a Venus flytrap or something, it's gonna die. It's not gonna survive. That's my point. And B, I would like them to have a slight variety. There's like 3 of them at this point. 4, sorry, 4. And they kind of get boring after the first 10 minutes. And you really don't want to see them. They don't feel like something that's natural because they are all the same on every planet. Of course we're gonna find a drop pod. Of course we're gonna find a drop pod. What was I expecting? But yeah. That's what I'm like thinking. In terms of hazardous flora. They're the same on every planet. Like, I get it, they can't like generate different flora for every planet. Like, they're gonna be the same eventually on a couple of worlds, and I get that, but they are identical on every single world, and it just I don't want to say it. I don't want to say that it ruins the immersion, because let's face it, there is no immersion with me. I am talking to myself. No crew activity detected. Searching logs. Sure. You don't say. If there was crew activity detected, I would be very surprised, just like I would be if I heard the sentence "a Viking wedding." Anyway, the traveler found us once again. We have killed them 8 times already. I think we've read this. And still they show only kindness, only gratitude at an opportunity to, and okay, I need to reread this. Only gratitude at an opportunity to converse. What have we done? I cannot help but feel. They tell us that they are not like the others of their kind, just as we are not like the others of our own species. They survived beyond the end of all things. They committed terrible deeds. Of that they have no doubt. But what are the ethics in the face of an existential fall? Universes come and go, civilizations rise and they end. And through it all, I knew I read something there wrong. And through it all, the cycle continues. But even that must one day cease. Nothing lasts forever, not even time itself. And in those final moments, in the decay of all that is or will be, I'm seriously not reading correctly today. It's like, I just can't get the intonation out at all. Like, the feel of the sentence is just ruined when I read it today. And in those final moments, in the decay of all that is or will be, the boundary... Yeah, no, today's just not working. I'm really tired. The boundaries between worlds will fall. Our time will come again, if only in brief. We will be seen, we will be heard in our ship, our freighter. We will live again in all our multiplicity, in all human worth. Okay, so they are humans. The 4th species was human. We will live again because someone somewhere will read our words for and that is where it ends. Okay, so I have confirmation that the 4th race that the game has been hinting about has been or is human, because we don't know. For all we know, it might be in the next update. Huh. I doubt it. I really do. But it's within the realm of possibilities, but so are flying dragons and Flying pig. I was supposed to say dragons and flying pigs, but I butchered it. I'm sorry. I am really tired. I've been going on for like 4 or 5 hours of sleep all week. And I normally don't read so well. I get it. I've never been used to like reading out loud. I normally just read for myself, which is like everybody does that. Well, almost everybody. So I'm not really a fluent reader, and I know I'll have an issue with that. But today is just extra horrible because I'm really tired. In fact, if I close my eyes only for a moment, I'll wake up tomorrow. You were expecting me to sing, or weren't you? Anyway. Let's scan for secure frequencies. Yes, we are going to a manufacturing facility. We just found one. It's actually close by. I will drive there. I think we found 2, didn't we? I think I scanned 3 times. Manufacturing facility. Nope. Scanned only once, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, let's not forget Wilson. And let's go. Seriously. You're way too fuel hungry, my friend. For your own good. Oh, so yeah, nah, I've been going off on almost no sleep. 4, 5, 6 at most. All week. It's just because, again, we are lacking people. So I just can't keep up with everything. And it's absolutely normal. We should not be at work for more than like 8 hours, but we are. Because again, we are lacking people. So yeah, I'm gonna be tired for this week and probably next week, but next week in theory, next week I shouldn't be as tired as this week. You know, in theory. In practice, not even I know. Not even, it's probably even the almighty ones don't know. And who are the almighty ones? Oh, of course, the God Emperor of mankind. I don't know why I said it like that. I just don't. You know, after this, I'm gonna end the episode. I'm just tired. Security alert. Pathetic interloper destroyed war factory entrance door. Sentinels absent. Really? I destroyed, this is not capitalized, by the way. Like, none of these are capitalized. What's going on? 2 holographic security circuit images are on screen, an open metal doorway, and the facility's sentinel detection system. I can cut one off to reduce the alert. I need to act quickly. So there are no sentinels, but the door is destroyed. So I'm going to cut the door alert. The facility becomes operational, and we get nothing. 161 nanoclusters. I got most of my nanoclusters back from the things I bought. Alright, so you know what? We're going to be... how long is it to the ship? That's the capital ship. We're never going to reach that. Not by buggy. Where's my ship? Oh, there it is. Guys, it's 2 minutes away. I'm going to slowly make my way there by buggy. I could have called it back there and just ended things there, but you know what? The episode's only 20 minutes long, so I want to extend it for like 2 more minutes. I know what I can do to extend it. It's fine, but it's just I am, again... Wow, I'm beat. I really am. I've never been this tired before. I need a break, but I'm actually saving my off days currently because I'm gonna be taking a little bit of time off when Borderlands 3 is released, just so I can have time to have fun with it. Let's say that. And I will be, I'll be taking time off next year. I'm not entirely sure when. But I'll probably be gone for like 2 weeks on visitation. Let's say on visitation, I'll be visiting somebody, family member who lives far away. And we'll see how long I'll be gone. It probably won't be more than a week, but you never know. I could like decide to make it a 2-week journey. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Like, I have no idea how the YouTube thing would work though when I'm missing. I guess I'll have to have a lot of pre-recorded things. We'll see. So we'll see when we get there. That is a long time away from now, so I'm not really gonna worry about it. Oh well. Oh, no, there's no fuel. That's why you're refusing to move. It takes 300 carbon. At the very least, I know now. It takes 300 carbon. Is that like not mineable? Wow. If I had hit a plant at, let's say, 40 kilometers an hour with my car, it would not survive. I have no idea how that thing survived, honestly. Anyway, let's end things off. I did say I was going to do it, and it's time. So again, I am sorry about my stuttering, about my confusion, and about the fact that I am reading very, very poorly today. And I'm sorry about being tired, especially about that one. That is like, you can like double underline that if you ever make like subtitles. I don't, does anybody actually make those on YouTube anymore? Like, I've seen them on a couple of very rare clips, but I mean, who makes those? I know the English ones are automatic, like the system detects language and it just creates random subtitles. So because they're not made by a person, because they're made by a machine, so if the machine understands the words that I'm saying differently, it will like put them into different words, put the text into differently. Oh, I am so tired, I cannot even think. And some of the times actually using subtitles in English, it can be kind of really funny, especially on people like me who have a very, very pronounced accent and a very, very weird accent. Anyway, my name is Rampant Mystic. I do hope you enjoyed this episode of No Man's Sky, and I do hope to see you all in the next one, which is tomorrow, at the same time, same place. Oh no, wait, not same place. We're gonna be going to a different world. Anyway, I'll see you then.